Oh, this title of this article is just another shining example of what Biden said his administration would do, and that is how nothing would fundamentally change. Case in point, Janet Yellen, Biden's nominee to become Treasury Secretary, made millions in Wall Street corporate speeches. And who was Trump's Treasury Secretary? Steve Mnuchin, who came from Goldman Sachs. And here Janet Yellen is giving receiving these huge fees, giving speeches to Wall Street. Whose bidding do you think she's going to be doing if she becomes Biden's Treasury Secretary? It's not going to be for the working people. It's going to be to all those Wall Street firms and corporations that gave her more than $7.2 million in speaking fees from Wall Street and large corporations, including Citi, Goldman Sachs, Google, City National Bank, UBS, Citadel LLC, Barclays, Credit Suisse, Salesforce, and more. I mean, we should have believed Biden when he said nothing would fundamentally change. How is this any different than all of the corruption that's happened under Trump? Like, with Mnuchin being very closely tied to Wall Street and the financial industries, and, they called him the foreclosure king when he was at One West Bank in California, all the shady shit they were doing. And you know what? Kamala Harris, as Attorney General, they declined to prosecute One West Bank and him for all that fucked up shit. It's no different than what Trump's doing. Just, we'll be a woman now. Yay. Yellen's financial disclosure is one of the three filed by the Biden team at the end of 2020 that could become politically problematic with the left wing of the Democratic Party when confirmations hearing begin in January. Biden transition official said they filed the forms midweek before the Office of Government Ethics posted the forms late Thursday, New Year's Eve. Yellen, the former chair of the Federal Reserve, brought in nearly $1 million, giving 9 speeches to Citi alone. She earned more than $800,000 speaking to Citadel, a hedge fund founded by the Republican mega donor Ken Griffin. She also spoke to law and lobbying firm Pillsbury Winthrop Shaw Pittman. In addition to Yellen, Anthony Blinken, also going to be another horrible continuation of the establishment and the status quo with regards to foreign policy. He advised through Westex Advisors, a consulting firm he co-founded with other Obama admin alumni. Those clients include investment giant Blackstone, Bank of America, Facebook, Uber, McKinsey & Company, where Pete Buttigieg worked out, Japanese conglomerate SoftBank, the pharmaceutical giant Gilead, the investment bank Lazard, Boeing, AT&T, the Royal Bank of Canada. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's, again, the same shit we saw in the Trump administration, but it'll be more diverse, so that's great for all the people in the global south who have, these drone strikes raining death upon them. I'm sure they're going to feel very good when that the head of the Pentagon will be a person of color potentially. That's going to make them feel really good when they're attending the funerals for the drone strikes that under Obama had 90% civilian death rate. So there's Blinken taking money from all those really fucked up and disgusting corporations on and off Wall Street, and then Yellen, Treasury Secretary. And then you have, Anthony Blinken, Secretary of State. Biden's picked to be Director of National Intelligence. Avril Haines is also principal and consultant at Westex. Wow. Haines reported $180,000 in consulting fees from Planeter, a data mining company that's also had government contracts with agencies like the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So you don't think this Avril Haines person is going to be wanting to scale back the war on migrant folks? Of course not. Maybe that was maybe this Avril Haines has been whispering in Biden's ear, you can actually slow it down with what you're promising. As we saw last week or the week before, Biden came out, or through his advisors, came out and said, gonna have to temper our expectations. Those things around immigration that I said I was gonna do right away, it's actually gonna take some time. And it might have to do with something with this Avril Haines person whispering in my ear, because he has, ties to immigration and customs enforcement. I mean, Jesus Christ. So, again, just more trash, more shady shit we see from Biden's cabinet. But, again, shouldn't be surprising. Like Biden said, nothing would fundamentally change. I don't know why people didn't listen or didn't believe him. He has decades-long track record of just being really shitty politician if the goal of the politician is to look out for the material interest of people in the United States, as well as common humanity with our brothers and sisters, our comrades all over the world. So, we'll see. Peace. Much love. Like the video. Like the damn video. Subscribe for more content. Peace. Much love.